Hello everybody, thank you for tuning in. I'd like to make a part 2 of the motorcycle cop parked in front of the red zone. So that's what I'm after today. I'm going to dissect a little bit of the Tucson Police Department policy and procedure found under their general orders in Volume 1, General Department Orders, 1300 Code of Conduct. I'm going to look right here at 1330.1, applicability of rules. Rules of conduct shall apply to all members except where, by their nature, they are inapplicable. Failure to comply with any provisions of general orders or other department policies and procedures shall subject an employee to disciplinary action. Okay, if you saw my first video, it's number 34, on this officer parked in a red zone while he was buying tobacco, then you will understand what I'm talking about here when I read 1330.2. This is T.P.D, Tucson Police Department procedure. Here we go. Obedience to general orders, procedures, and policies required. And here we go. All members. This includes the member that was on the motorcycle. Here we go again. All members shall observe and obey all laws. And that would include no parking in red zones if he's not on a call or on official business. And buying tobacco is his personal business, and that just doesn't fly. Okay, let me start again. All members shall observe and obey all laws, city administrative directives, department general orders, department procedures, and policies, as well as procedures and policies established by their commanders. Now what this says is that all members shall observe and obey all laws. It doesn't say that some members shall observe and obey most laws, and when they don't want to, they can just violate the law and then not even give themselves a ticket. And here's what else we get to look at right here. 13-30.3, required knowledge. All officers shall have working knowledge of all criminal, constitutional, and motor vehicle laws. This officer seemingly, obviously, does not have the required working knowledge of a red zone that says no parking. I don't know if he can't read. I don't know if he does this every day. I don't know if he just did it to see who he could make mad and say, hey, I'm a cop, I can do whatever I want. But the fact of the matter is, this says he has to have required knowledge, and he should know better than to park in a red zone in front of the public. What does he think, the public's stupid? Maybe that's what he depends on. I don't know. Anyways, let's start again here. All officers shall have a working knowledge of all criminal, constitutional, and motor vehicle laws and ordinances in force in the city of Tucson, as well as city administrative directives, department general orders, and policy and procedure of their respective divisions and bureaus, as may be appropriate to their assignment or classification. Okay, so what I've just gone over here is a few policies under the general orders, Tucson Police Department general orders. It says this guy's supposed to know better. I can go back here and it says he's supposed to maintain himself in a professional manner. Well, it's not very professional if he's violating the laws in the public eye. Now, how can we the people, trust an officer that violates such a small law not to violate bigger ones and at his leisure? And what are we the people supposed to do about this? Turn the other cheek? Just let him do it? If this guy goes to your door to take a report, are you going to trust him? If he pulls you over, are you going to trust him? If he tries to give you a ticket for parking in a red zone, are you going to trust him? I say not. When I see officers break the law, and they do, it undermines my trust in the law, and it kind of makes the law look silly. And it could undermine the general public's trust in the law further than it is for some of us out here that knows that these officers break the laws every day. Why do they break laws? Because they want to. Well, they are the watchers. But the Tucson Tyranny Response Team is watching the watchers. If we see something happen that's not right, we're going to post it. I'm going to thank everybody for tuning in, and this is a little bit of Tucson Police Department procedures here. and general orders that we just went over, because we're going to attach this to internal affairs complaint, and we're going to make sure this guy doesn't park in red zones again. Because if he breaks one law, is he breaking more? And if he breaks another bigger law, does it get to the next one? Pretty soon could be committing felonies instead of traffic violations. So I think we need to get a handle on this, officer, and straighten him out before it gets to that degree, or before someone feels it get to that degree. Okay, we're going to end this memo now. This was a very short memo. I just had to go over the procedures here to dissect what the officer did and to show what he should have done. And he should have parked in a regular parking spot as average citizen would be required to do. These officers also have a code of ethic, a code of conduct under 1300, and they have a law enforcement code of ethics. And you can find this on their website. And if you have any incidents to where you don't feel you were treated right, I suggest you take a look at their code of ethics here and see what it says and how they're supposed to treat you. Because standardly, I don't see them acting like this code of ethics. In fact, they didn't follow it in their dang lobby once down there when I had to talk to these guys. So I'm going to go ahead and sign off now. I think I documented that the procedure says that he's supposed to follow the darn law, and if he's not going to follow the law, why should we the people? Or maybe this guy just needs to be reprimanded or terminated. I mean, this is kind of silly for an officer. All right. Well, I'm going to end this memo. Today is May the 20th, 2010, and it is it 20th? No, today's the 21st, I think. And it's approximately 10:05 a.m. and this is an official Tucson Tyranny Response Team documentation documenting violations of law by whoever we see. Okay, everybody out there, peace out. Expose corruption. Keep your YouTube channels going strong. Stay in the information war. Stay awake, stay frosty. And peace to you and yours. God bless all. In memo.